Final score out here at Olympia High School. Olympia taking the victory tonight, 31-0 over Ocoee, and I'm standing right beside head coach of the Olympia Titans, Coach Bob Head. And Coach, rough first half. That was probably the toughest defense you saw all year, that of course being the elements in the rain. Tell me about the adjustments you guys had to make in the second half to finally get things rolling.
Well, first thing we did was just try to settle down. I mean, the rain was a rough factor, but they came to play. They came to play, and they fought hard, and we just didn't make the plays we needed to make in the first half on offense and defense. We struggled to move the ball, and we really just didn't make the plays we needed to make on defense.
Now, talking with Coach Moles at the beginning of the game, before the game, he said that the record was kind of not exactly the factor that was for his Ocoee Knights. He thought they were a lot better than their record show. What did you take from Ocoee playing you guys as tough as they did in the first half?
Well, we thought they were going to be tough. I mean, we weren't looking past them by any means. We just didn't come out ready to play. They're a tough team, and they got a lot of good athletes, and they're well coached. So, anytime you get that, you got to be ready to play, and you got to be able to make plays.
Now, you were in your post-game when you're talking to your players, you gave some love to Kent Little, who is also, by the way, our CFSFootball.com player of the game. Like you said, he provided the spark that you needed on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, Kent's a spark plug for us. He might be one of the littler guys on the team, but he's a tough kid. And then on the kickoff return really gave our team the spark. And then giving him the ball down the stretch, his speed and his size is really tough to judge. And he's very deceptive, a lot of quick speed, and made a couple touchdowns on the stretch for us.
Yeah. Also, Trevor Simeon, another solid game for him. A little slow in the first half. Maybe, like you said, with the rain being an issue, maybe affected some of his decision-making, but he was able to turn it on a little bit in the second half. Had a nice touchdown pass to Rudy Crowder on the corner over here on a fade route. What did you take from Trevor? And also, you guys have a pretty solid backup quarterback behind him as well.
Yeah. Well, Trevor came out. We didn't protect well for him early. They got a couple hits on him, and I don't think he really felt comfortable sticking his feet in the ground and throwing the ball just because of the pressure they were sending. But as he settled in and we started sustaining some drives, he started getting his comfort zone a little better. And, we looked to find Hall across the middle and try to get the ball out on the perimeter some. And then once he starts getting his rhythm, he hits Rudy Crowder on a deep ball and hits guys going across the middle. And then, Nelson coming in, David Nelson is a phenomenal quarterback, and he came in and made some good throws too.
And by the way, that kid is only a sophomore, and he's already distributing great arm strength at that position right there. Now, you got your first district win. You now go play Dr. Phillips next week as they come in. How much of a building block, with the play in the second half for Olympia, how much of a building block is that to get ready for Dr. Phillips?
Well, I think it's definitely a building block. That third and fourth quarter, we played pretty good football. If we could have a good week of practice and carry that over into next week, I think we should have a good opportunity to play well.
Well, the Olympia Titans are now 1-1 in district play, 4-1 overall in 2008. Coach, thank you for taking some time with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you all so much.
All right. This is going to conclude CFSFootball.com's live coverage of the Olympia Titans. We will be back next week as they take on the Dr. Phillips Panthers. For CFSFootball.com, I'm Ryan Bonifant. Everyone, have a good night.